I stand at the end of my days for 60 years. I have walked this earth. But now, sickness consumes me. Soon, the breath of life will leave my body, and my time will be over.
Okay, so quick disclaimer before starting the video. Everything I'm saying in this video is subjective. Okay, you have every right to disagree with me, and you have every right to agree with me. So yeah, it is my opinion, my review. I will be talking about a story. However, I won't be spoiling much. But still, I wouldn't recommend watching the video. I don't have a script, by the way. Just talking points on my other monitor, so I don't end up getting sidetracked or know what to talk about. So this is mostly improvised, because I feel like it's better if I do an improv than write some manufactured stuff on as a script and everything. It wouldn't feel natural, basically. And finally, this is my first time making a video like this, so it's not going to be the best. So this is where you guys come in. Like, help me out. Tell me what you think, what I should change and stuff in the comments. And yeah, let's get right into the video.
Inazuma 11!
Inazuma 11 is a series that I hold dear to my heart. I grew up watching the anime as a child. The first 3 seasons, it was something different, man. Like, it changed who I am, and I'm happy to have discovered it as a child. I didn't know anything about like Inazuma 11 Go or anything at the time, and I was mostly disconnected from Inazuma 11 until like back in 2023, 2024. I got back into the series. I replayed all the games from like the DS, 3DS, Inazuma 11 1, 2, 3, Go Shadow, Chronostone Wildfire, and Galaxy Big Bang. I was like back into the hype. I was waiting for this. So moment the pre-orders for Victory Road came in, I bought that shit immediately. Thanks to someone in the Goon Squad who gave me the money, I was able to pre-order the deluxe version and everything. So we waited many delays later, but I mean, it was worth it. Yeah, like, it hurt, but I know at the end of the day it was worth it. Um, so yeah, now that the game came out, like, it's been 13. By the time I'm recording this video, it is 13 days after the game came out. Because since it came out November 13th and it's now November 26th, yeah, quick math. I finished it. I have around like 79 hours on the game. I finished both. Yeah, well, I have to talk first, like, what's on the game. Like, there's like story mode, there's chronicle mode, there's the Kizuna station, there's competition mode, which is basically the online, and there's BB match mode. I think that's what it's called, if I remember correctly. It's basically like how in FIFA you can like pick any two teams, like Real Madrid, Barcelona, and then like play against each other. Like, it's basically just fun stuff like that. But I'll be talking about first. I'll start the story. Okay, the story, I was good, man. I loved it. I loved the Unme. I loved Kisoji. Those two, though, my favorites, man. Haru too. Like, that game was the story was good and all, but it's not perfect. Now after I'm done like with the hype and everything, I feel like it's a better time than never to like actually like talk about what what I have the problems I have with the game. First, I think the story it felt short. It felt short. Like, we jumped from making the football team to immediately the football frontier qualifications to immediately the finals. Like, it felt short, like, story wise, but like something they added is the match requirements. Basically, um when before starting a match, you have to reach a certain level of attacks and stuff. You have to buy tactics, which is completely stupid, but whatever. Yeah, you have to buy tactics. You have to train up and level up your characters and stuff. While I think it's a good implementation, like lore wise and everything. It feels like a cheap way to make the story feel longer, but in reality, it's not really that long. I know they're planning to make an extended story. I think like a DLC or something. I don't know, but it still felt short. And as well, the cast, like I have my problems with. Like I love the cast, Sakurajima, Reika, I love them, but after they learn their first like dual Hisatsu and stuff like that, after all, it's just nothing, just nothing. The only exception, like the character that are is really like the most developed upon, like in the main team, is Kisoji. Like he had an entire match dedicated to him, if you know what I'm saying. Like he had an important point in the story. I won't say much. I'll try to not say much, but he had an important point in the story. Like you can't replace him. And they also tried. I forgot the name of the team, but like it had Soramiya, that guy. Yeah, him. Yeah, they added him into the story. They also added his friend from the same team that was like in the midfield as well. That guy barely said anything, despite the game forcing you to always have him in your team for the story. He barely does anything. Like he barely has any importance. And Soramiya being there is just a way of like the writers trying to put him into like make something else out of him. But like they didn't do anything with him. He had one talking moment with Unmei during the football frontier, but that's about it really. Like it's just a talking moment, that's all. In terms of Hisatsu, like there's not really new Hisatsus at all, like barely any new ones. Most of them just feel like remakes of the original ones. Like there's one that is based off Emperor Penguin, Tiger God Hand that is just based off God Hand, meteoric fire tornado that is fire tornado. There's like Behemoth Crash, which is just like Dragon Slayer, but like the dragon is cooler. It felt lazy. It genuinely felt lazy, which is a shame, really. What else? Yeah, now Chronicle mode. Okay, Chronicle mode, if you guys don't know, it's basically like you play as Vic and you and Wonder Bear basically go back in the past to like collect the ultimate 11 to make the strong Keshin to basically beat a mind eater that's basically eating earth and stuff. The concept is good. Don't get me wrong, like going through the story, you go through the story of Inazuma 11 1, 2, 3, Go 1 and Chronostone. So far that's all they have, but in the future they are planning to add like Galaxy, Aries, and Orion. So yeah, that's good. But playing through it felt like a chore more than anything. You know, like since you have to do the first match, which basically you play with the canon team that played in the story. Basically, like let's say Inazuma 11-1, the first match against Royal Academy. You play like with Raimon that barely had enough members, and then afterwards Goenshi joins and all of that. Basically, you just can do story stuff, you know. And then the second match you have to do is to unlock the next one, which is the second match is basically you use your own team, you get spirits and all that stuff, and then you play, which is sure at first it's cool and all, but eventually it just gets tedious and tedious, especially considering how long the matches are. Sure, the matches are like 60, barely 60 minutes, but with like some Hisatsu animations taking so long and all of that, it just gets tedious. And after some time, after you become like very powerful, you end up going against the teams, and they end up like being weaker than you, so it just ends up being a stomp, and it's like not even fun at all. So there's no difficulty, no nothing. So it's a being boring. pretty sure they're planning to make like a mercy roll just for Chronicle mode. If you score 4 goals, afterwards, like score 4 goals, you end up winning the match immediately. I mean, I like that. Sure, it's a good thing, but still, it's still very fucking annoying. I think that's all about Chronicle mode. I'm gonna talk about Kizuna Station. Kizuna Station is basically like you can basically build your own place, you know, like a little town, add anything you want and stuff. Okay, as much as a good idea it is, it's generally such a useless feature. It's only useful to get Inazuma flowers and God Hand flowers. That's generally it. Other than that, it's useless. Ah, wait. Speaking of those, yeah. The game is such a fucking grind. I'm sorry, but it feels like a gotcha game. Now, it genuinely does feel like a gotcha game because collecting spirits, collecting heroes, collecting all of that, it's just a very tedious grind for no fucking reason. It's more grindy than fun, especially since considering like the gameplay loop is boring. Gets boring if it's the same. You just play the matches again and again and again against the same team till you drop the spirits you want and everything. It's just annoying as hell. I have like content wise, like the game, it feels lacking compared to, well, like I said, I played the 3DS games and the S games, and I also played Strikers on the Wii. Loved it, liked it, but compared to them, especially on Inazuma 11 Go 2, okay, like it feels lacking. What I mean by that is that customization. One of the I won't say core features, but one of the cool things I liked about the original Inazuma 11 trilogy on 3DS is that you can make anything, like, well, not make anything, like, you can build your character however you want. You can turn a striker into a goalkeeper. You can take Masukaze Tenma, for example. You can take him and you can turn him into a goalkeeper, give him the moves, train him so he has like stats as goalkeeper, like, and you can give him Keshins or Miximaxes that will help him be a good goalkeeper. Like, you were not limited to anything. The only limitation is you, basically. Like, and that was the 3DS game. But in Victory Road, I'm sorry, but you can't do that at all. Especially with the Abby Learn board, which is basically like a skill tree. That shit is so limiting, especially considering too the fact that if you want to change a Hisatsu that is already on a character, for example, on Endo, if you want to change his God Hand, you need like a token that on itself is hard to grind. It's like a rare drop, or like from a crate that itself is a rare drop. Like, you can only use that. There's only that you can use to actually change the Hisatsus and stuff. And don't even get me started on like Keshins. To now, like, I still haven't gotten a single Keshin to give to my characters or anything, because like the requirements are fucking crazy. Like for Endo's Keshin, you have to get Tsurugi's older brother. You have to get like a legendary spirits of him like 4 times. A legendary spirit of Tsurugi's older brother is already rare as fuck, and let alone having 4 of them. Like, don't you see how crazy that shit is? Like, I'm sorry, but compared to Inazuma 11 Go 2, that shit is not worth it. What else? Well, yeah, also Mixie Maxes. I'm sorry. Like, again, on Inazuma 11 Go 2, you can Mixie Max any 2 characters you want. Legit. You can make some combinations that are so cool. This shit was so good that like some 2 characters like could be like compatible. They could create something new. Sure, the model that came out of them was just like a recolored model of another character, but it was still good. You know, there's still a lot of stuff you can do. Like, it was fun too. Like, it made me want to get more characters. For example, I remember I got both Olvida and Gran, and then I Mixi-maxed the both of them. I think I still have the result. If I do, probably Kay will put it in the on the screen right now. Like, it looked like he turned into a Super Saiyan Blue. Like, that shit was so cool, you know? Like, the amount of stuff you can make was insane. And like, also being able to equip any kitchen and everything. Again, like the customization on the game was unreal, and there is no excuse. You can't make an excuse that, oh, it will take too long, oh, hardware limitation. No, dude, no, that shit was on the 3DS, dude. Like there was so shit, like, but I don't know why it's lacking in Victory Road, man. There's also a thing, like, sometimes Hisatsus have like evolutions, like God Hand, like there's like God Hand Kai, God Hand Shin. Some other Hisatsus have like V2, V3, V4. It's still an Inazuma 11 Victory Road, yes, but the way they did it was so dumb. Basically, before, if you kept reusing the Hisatsu again and again and again and again and again, it evolved. It eventually evolved and became stronger, which it makes sense in the context of like the lore and everything. So like you do something more and more, like you perfect it. But now you have to go to the Abbey Learn board and you have to sacrifice a slot for like a Hisatsu slot, so like the move becomes stronger or something. Again, that is so dumb. Like it removes all the customization that we had before. Like I know they tried to do it to like limit people. There's probably a better ways to do it. Online is fine. Yeah, the online is alright. It's not always the best, but there's worse, obviously. Although sometimes having a good Wi-Fi, you still get input delays, you know? Oh my god, speaking of which, like, sometimes the game, like, the gameplay of the matches is so scuffed sometimes. Like, breakthroughs don't work, despite the fact that they should work. Passing, passing is so dumb. You can't pass, like, sometimes you end up passing to the wrong character. Like, it's so... It's not good. It's not the best. Like, it's good. Like, they tried to go for a modern style, but it's not really the best. Oh yeah, I've seen people on Twitter experiencing crashes and stuff. Me personally, I haven't had a single one. And I'm playing on the PC version, the Steam version. Like, I have a good PC and stuff. I think that's why. But I think most of the crashes I've heard of were like on the Switch version and everything. So I can't say much about that. All right. As a conclusion, the game is definitely the best Inazuma 11 game by far, and with the next updates that's coming soon, and with how responsive the developers are, I can see this game, like, I can see it staying for years, not years, at most like 2 or 3 years. Like I said, its problems are really hard to ignore when you look at it from an outside view. But it's still a great game. The best Inazuma 11 game. It can be better. Like, they will make it better. I have faith in the developers that they will make the game better. What else can I say? I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe. If you like this type of content, let me know and tell me what I can change about this, how I can make it better and stuff. And yeah, I'll see you next time.